everybody, and welcome back to Ocarina of Time. I'm Nick, and well, here we are. We're gonna charge right into the Great Deku Tree. I was trying to start off with a fairly spiffy camera angle, but the camera's all like, no, be behind Link all the time. So, here we go! We are now inside the Great Deku Tree. If you're expecting organs and whatnot, you're a sick person! Anyway, over this way are different kinds of Deku Babas. These kinds will lunge at you, which if you hit them at the peak of their lunge, they turn into a stick. So, I want them to do that. No, not that. Come on. Ow! Son of a bitch. There. If you kill them a different way, you get Deku Nuts. These are basically like a stun grenade sort of thing. You'll stun enemies whenever you use a Deku Nut and they're within range. Now Navi is like saying something right here and she'll be all like, look, you can see down below. And she's like, hey, you can press C up when I'm not trying to bother you, and just be all like, hey, you can see through here. Now I wanna be all like, there we go. That's the way I wanted to hit you. There you go. 2 hits and they die no matter what. I want 10 Deku Nuts for now. I'll get more later throughout. It's just gonna happen. Anyway, jumping, as you saw before in the last episode, you just run to a ledge and you'll just automatically jump. If you walk to it, you will get on the ledge. And something I didn't show off last episode is there are vines. You can crawl on these. These guys over here are Skulltula. You really shouldn't be climbing with these guys here, and if I can just unlock on, that'd be fine. And now let's open this treasure chest. Oh baby, what are we getting? Woo, the map. It's usually the first thing you get in every Zelda game, at least in the dungeon. Because how the hell are you gonna discern where you're going? So the only place you can go is this door. And Navi here is going to describe the A button and how it can change to represent different actions. So let's open the door by pressing the button. This is Deku Scrub. He shoots nuts. Reflect them and just get close to him, and that's that. Ow, 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 ow! Forgive me, master, if I give you a clue. Will you let me go? When you jump off a high cliff, if you hold the control stick forward, you'll roll on the ground when you land and won't get hurt from the fall. I can't guarantee it will work, though, if the cliff is really, really high, though. Well, try if you're feeling bold. And well, with that, let's just grab the recovery heart that he will always leave behind and move on. And you see this platform? It's gonna collapse. And in here is the dungeon item we've been looking for. So let's go and grab this motherfucker. This is our fairy slingshot. We use this thing to shoot stuff. Assign it to a button, you aim around, you fire seeds. That's really the gist of it. Yes, you can't skip this text. I am trying to get through this as fast as I can. So now let's equip our slingshot that automatically comes with 30 shots. Now let's go up here and see just what is up here. There is actually a chest over here, if I can actually fucking see. Navi, come on. I hate how dark N64 titles get sometimes. There's a recovery heart here if you need it. And as you can see here, Navi is trying to point something out. She's like, something's hanging up from there. It looks like an old ladder. Yeah, I can tell it's a ladder. Just shoot it, and it falls. So there's some grass down here. Let's chop it and get some seeds. Because I like showing all the spiffy 3D models. So with that, let's go climbing up. Can we open the door, please? And let's go forward. Ugh. Man, my throat. Anyway, the main way of dispatching the Skulltula? Shoot the bastards. Shoot them down. And as you can see before, you can also aim manually, just checking to see if he dropped anything. No. Let's just shoot the other guy for posterity. And if you're not used to inverted controls, well, you're gonna have a tough time aiming because the controls for Ocarina of Time are naturally inverted, and I don't think there's any way to change them at all. So let's just go over this way. And over here are a giant version of them. Big Skulltula! That's descriptive. A jump attack finishes it off in one shot. And you know what? I'm gonna be bold and try and get that rupee with this finicky control stick, and I got it. Now, I want to go in here because you don't need to go in here at all, but I want to be in here. And this torch is not lit. But Navi says it was burning not too long ago. I just want to show something off. If you take a stick and take it to that, it will light on fire. Bring it to a brazier like that, and you can light it. And your sticks will burn, so please put it away before anything else happens. Also, wrong enemy to log on to. Ah, I should have backed up in time. There we go. Now we're maxed on nuts. We don't need nuts no more. Now, I want this guy to come down. Hey, I said down. And now let's just get this guy out of here so I don't have to deal with him later. Let's get those seeds. Climb up here. And now here's a switch. You can step on it. And this happens. So let's go. Let's collect the big chest first. You got plenty of time to do it. And this is the last big chest in the dungeon, so this is the last time you'll see it for this dungeon. And here is the complement to the map, the compass. This will allow you to see chests and your current location and the first where you entered the room. Kind of a handy thing, so let's do that. And if there's one thing I could say about this compass is there's not like, it doesn't take forever to scroll like it did in Link's Awakening. This guy here is called a gold Skulltula. You cannot walk onto these. If you run into them, you take a whole heart of damage, but they provide a gold Skulltula token whenever you kill one. Collect these things. Trust me. You really, really want these. Well, if you're going for 100%, you do. This chest has yet another recovery heart. So this is really the only dungeon that has recovery hearts. So if you find them to be really, really lame rewards, don't worry about it. It's not gonna happen after this. So this guy can die again. He drops nothing, and now what we're supposed to do to break that web? Geronimo! Broken! Alright, so now that we're in the bottom half of the dungeon, I'm going to save that for the next video. So on today's episode of Ocarina of Time, we entered the Great Deku Tree and went through the first half of the dungeon. And the next episode, we'll tackle the second half. So with that, I'm Nick, and I'll see you guys next time.